Hey there, this is Prentice, and today what I wanted to talk to you about is fear. Now, there are of course fears that are necessary and rational. Right now, I live out here in the desert. I see a rattlesnake. I see a coyote. I'm going to respect them and give them their space. Okay, but there are these irrational fears, and when you're talking about your fitness and getting back to where you need to be, there are lots of fears, there are lots of triggers that are based on our fears that we get hooked into. Seriously, I mean, I've been on the end of that too. Buy this, get that, learn this technique. And what I want to tell you is that fear-based training is something that can lead you down the path to, number one, injury and resentment. Okay, so there are a couple of things here. First of all, there's always going to be, if you find yourself as a competitive person, there's always going to be someone who's bigger, stronger, faster. On the other side of that, or in addition to that, sure, there will always be things that we need to improve. I was reading a book recently called Legacy, and about a professional sports team. And their motto is to be, or one of their statements is to be, just simply 1% better than you were the day before. That's not a lot to ask. There are things that you can do. There are behaviors that you can pick up. I remember talking a couple of videos ago just about owning the behaviors, owning your movements, constantly doing those things that will make you better, and repeating those things over and over and over until it becomes part of your lifestyle. So there's always things that you can improve, and you do those behaviors to make those things happen. Now, regarding the ones who are bigger and stronger, faster than you, maybe someone looks better, maybe you pin up Arnold, or old pictures of Arnold, or maybe another fitness model personality. Maybe Toscarino, a beautiful, beautiful woman. I've had the pleasure of meeting her just in passing. But anyway, those two people, they have their own path. They have their own journey. They did things in such a way to improve themselves based on their individual ideals and goals. And I'm going to challenge you to do the same thing. Now, this isn't to say you can't use Arnold or Tosca as a role model, but that's where the comparison begins. That's where the comparison ends. You're going to develop flexibility, mobility practice based on your individuality. You're going to develop a strength training practice, cardio practice based on your individual needs and things that you want to accomplish. You may use them as a role model, but the actions that you take are very much specific to you. Your own program. Your training days are going to be built around, first of all, the framework of a program and your intuition based on how you feel that day, based on your status. And you're going to take that and run with it. So let the fear go. Treat yourself with a little compassion, and train to your ideals. That's all you have to do. You have to own one behavior for a month before you add something else, and you're only responsible for making yourself 1% better. Let the fear go. Only leads you down the path to the dark side for those of you who are Star Wars fans. Okay, thanks. If you're new and you haven't done so already, please subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And as always, with with this or technique videos, if there's something that you'd like to see, also leave it down there in the box and in the comment section, and I'll be talking to you soon. Train smart.